And welcome back to Top Entrepreneur. My name is John DePietro, and one of the great parts about hosting a TV show is you get to sample all of the products from the contestants. So we get some magazines to read, and we also get some baby food. Do we want to call it baby food?
Baby snacks. Yeah.
Little baby snacks, okay. Now, this is the segment where our panel of experts, our distinguished panel of experts, gets to ask pointed business questions to our contestants. Fern, Nissim, Round Pond Group, take it away.
Thank you, John. And I'll have some of those when you're done.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Rod, Zach. Great. You know what? I hear both of you talking about your unique selling prop, which is so important from marketing. Sounds like you've both really clear and distinguished what and how you what you have here. My question to you, and Zach, I'd like to start with you, is how are you marketing this? Other than you say you've got it on Amazon, sounds like you've already distributed into about a dozen or so stores around the country. But how else are you marketing it? Is it web-based marketing you're doing? What are you doing to get the word out otherwise?
So we have 4 avenues that we're pushing for advertising and marketing. We have Facebook and Twitter are 2 of our big avenues.
How many fans do you have on Facebook? Just curious.
We have over 500 fans on Facebook.
Good start. Okay.
Yeah. And on Twitter, about the same number.
Great.
So,
Great.
And then we've connected with a lot of mom blogs, and we've distributed our products to them. And then in return, the mom blogs love to review the products, and it gives them content to put on their blogs. So.
That's a great point. I was going to talk about that because in the product line, influencers are the best. The word of mouth is the best way to go.
Absolutely, I 100% agree.
Right. Rod, I'd like to know how you're marketing your publication, other than, of course, people see it, they see it's great, you've got some great content, but what else are you doing to market it?
Well, we're selling it in 6 locations within the city. We're doing a lot of talking word of mouth about the publication. I've been invited to speak to a number of groups, including B'nai B'rith, Worcester Executives Association, Rotary Club.
Are you doing the website also?
We're doing the website. It's in its infancy. It needs to be upgraded, which is our next step for 010.
Great. Great. Any thoughts on that, Steve?
Email blasts.
Oh, email blasts are terrific, especially with the publication. By the way, before you say anything, so I just want to ask, is this publication online? Can you read the content online?
No.
Will you be able to?
Eventually.
Good point. Okay.
Sure. As the lawyer on the group, I'm obviously more concerned about your risk exposure, both as individuals and for your company. So I'll direct this question to both of you. In Rod's case, Rod, you in your website, you indicated that one of your goals is sometimes to set a match to the powder keg. And when you do that, there's an explosion, and that gets people mad or hurt. Right. What do you do to limit your liability at your magazine?
Well, I think I've been in the business long enough to know my liabilities.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is taking a critical look at different situations. And I'll just mention one. Tim McGorth, the Economic Development Director for the city, made a case recently that the business climate in the city is very hot, to quote him. I take issue with that in the next edition of the magazine, saying it's basically lukewarm, not cold, but only lukewarm. So we're not really over the top that much in terms of running a risk of legal repercussions. It's really just taking another look that stirs things up a little bit.
Have you formed a corporate entity to shield yourself from some of these liabilities?
We have not.
Okay. We'll be talking about that next segment. What about insurance? Are you fully insured on the product or the liability side for libel? And
no.
Okay. No. Zach, you sell food to babies.
That's correct.
2 alarm bells go off right there. What are you doing? How have you thought about protecting your family from the potential risks and exposure to lawsuits that could come by being in that business?
Right. Well, we're registered with the state of New Hampshire as an LLC. That's our first protection, and then we also have a very large liability insurance policy, just in case anything were to happen with the product. So. And
do you have some indemnity from? Where's this product made?
It's made off-site, not in New Hampshire.
In the United States?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep,
and
all
do you have some agreements with your producer?
Absolutely.
Make sure that they're not only liable for any manufacturing problems that come up, but that you are checking constantly for they have very high safety standards?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. All of our facility is certified organic, and they have all of the FDA and USDA regulations on their end, and yeah, I mean, I think we have ourselves pretty well covered and they have an insurance policy as well. So in addition to our insurance policy, if anything happens at the facility level, it would go on, obviously onto their policy. So.
Okay.
David?
Yes, gentlemen, great businesses starting up in a very difficult time. I'd like to ask you both a little bit about SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You probably all went through that exercise. Just name a couple of strengths and weaknesses of your businesses, and maybe we'll start with Rod.
Well, we're new, which is a weakness. We haven't been out there that long, since August. We're just, excuse me, we're just publishing our 6th issue. So we are not well known. I would consider that a principal weakness. It's very tough to get known.
Zach, how about you? That same situation?
I would say the same thing. I mean, in the food industry especially, there's a lot of corporate giants, and it's very difficult as a small player to enter into the market. But we have a lot of that in itself can also be an advantage for us, because I think a lot of people like to see the little guy kind of succeeding. So
it's the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And a strength for you, maybe, Rod?
Strength, I would say, we're full color. We're paid subscription and paid advertising driven.
Right.
I'll tell you what Zach's strength is. This is a good product here. We're going to sample it during the break.
When are you sharing that?
We're going to share that right after this, and we'll be back with more of Top Entrepreneur right after this message.
At Bay State Savings Bank, we're big on small business. That's why we offer tailor-made financial products and services to help your business grow. Plus, every business customer is assigned a personal account manager who will work closely with you to find the best options for you and your business. Visit BayStateSavingsBank.com or any Bay State Savings Bank branch in Worcester, Auburn, or Holden to find out how Worcester's most experienced bank can help your business succeed. Bay State Savings Bank. We take your business personally.
Starting a business is more than just having a great idea. You need to employ the right strategies to turn your idea into reality. We help you do just that with a packaged, cost-effective approach to everything you need. Logo, website, social web, brochure, and more. Get your business going with Startups Marketing on the web at startupsmarketing.com or call 508-839-5885 for a free consultation today.